And we're back. Welcome back to What's Paul Playing Today. With me today is Kevin from the Retro Run. Welcome, Kevin.
I'm still here.
He is still here. Been here for a solid hour, like a fucking trooper.
Tremendous.
It's been a fantastic experience. I always like having guests on the show. We're gonna head over to.
You're getting an awful lot of Steam messages, sir.
That's just mostly stuff of notifications of people going into various places. Let's head over to Oakvale, and I can buy a house. I don't give a fuck about houses. I just want to buy things. Anyway,
yeah, it's one of those games that gives you a shitload of money and like trivial things to do.
Yeah. Although it meant more in Fable 2, I noticed. I think that Fable 1 seemed to be a let's try various things and see what sticks, and then we'll improve upon them.
Yeah. Owning the world in 2 is a lot of fun because
It is.
like once you get to that point, there's infinite money.
What bothers me the most about this game is that I never seem to be able to actually get into the fucking shops because it's always fucking nighttime.
Just break in and take what you want.
No, it's just mean. Anyway, like I was talking about last time on the show, we were talking about Dungeons and Dragons, and specifically I was talking about my undead human barbarian, specifically a berserker who had a base of 25 strength. This is a guy who picked up an ogre and used it as an improvised weapon to beat another ogre to death.
Okay, so he had a base 25. What was his intelligence?
What was his what?
His intelligence. Like, could he actually speak?
Oh, yes, he was actually fairly intelligent. See, what happened was, since he didn't have a constitution score, I could just throw that wherever I wanted. My dungeon master was extremely lenient with that regard.
Oh, cool.
So
He was one of those. Let's just have fun.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted to have fun, and he made a lot of fun adventures for us. So what I did was literally spec into.
Think we can do a special
basically,
offer for
he
you,
had a 12 intelligence. He had average intelligence. You know, he was able to speak intelligibly, but 25 strength, base strength. So when he,
Than words.
oh, absolutely. So when he, I think I pissed off my DM though when I picked up a boulder and essentially used it to crush a mage underneath of it. So literally, he Hulk smashed the mage. He picked it up, hurled the boulder at the mage, blasted through any of his protective words, and smashed the mage in one round. The first round of combat. He also was prisoner to a great dragon, snapped the chains from the wall, picked up the chains, leapt atop the dragon's back, and strangled the dragon to death with his chains. Yes.
See, I like D&D. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy hearing the stories from D&D more than I actually like playing the game.
Oh, absolutely. Which is one of the reasons why I want to try the Dresden Files, just play the game, just to have more stories. But you should have seen Rick's face when I dropped that boulder on him, on his mage. He sat there for a good 5 minutes in stunned silence, staring at the dice. We actually, I went to have a piss, and I came back, and Rick was still staring. And I'm like, is he okay?
I think he's catatonic.
And Chris was sitting there like, I don't know. We've been trying to wake him up for 5 minutes while you were gone having a piss. It was awesome. Why am I killing these things? There's no point.
It might be one of those wake up the portal, you gotta kill everything.
Pain in my dick.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to December. Like, I'm not a guy, like, I don't like Kickstarter. I think Kickstarter's
I'm sorry, what don't you like?
Kickstarter. I think Kickstarter is a scam, like scam central.
See, what I don't like is the early access crap that comes out of it that generally does not come into a point where it's even a usable format. But please continue your story.
Well, okay, so before I continue on, but personally, I don't like certain projects, like things like movies and stuff like that get put up on there.
Okay.
I understand the way they word it is how they weasel out of things. You're not an investor, so you don't see returns.
Right. They give you gifts.
That's ridiculous. Like, if I'm investing money in your product, I expect to see a return. I don't want a free movie ticket.
Agreed.
If I'll pay to see your movie, but I'm giving you money. There's no ROI, which I think is ridiculous. If there was something, a Kickstarter like that, that would be interesting. Because it's basically free money.
I keep sitting here and I think about starting a Patreon, but I feel like that it's... I don't know if it would be worth it at this point, you know?
Yeah, honestly, like, I was looking at you, I'm like, that's pretty neat, but I'm like, my audience is not nearly big enough to even...
Agreed.
You know?
Yeah, but, I mean, it would be good supplemental income, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Are you gonna open yet? No?
But yeah, back to...
Anyway, continue, please.
I'm not a person who generally invests in Kickstarter stuff, unless I truly think it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
That being said, I invested in a board game on Kickstarter. Yeah. It's called Lucha Dice.
Oh god.
Have you ever played Zombie Dice?
No, I haven't.
Okay. It's a dice rolling game. Part luck, part strategy.
Okay.
They're releasing edition 2 of Lucha Dice. Lucha Dice is the wrestling dice game. The first edition, it came with the dice. It came with, the luchador cards and all.
Yeah.
When you pick your luchador, they have special abilities and stuff.
Of course.
Like signature moves. But edition 2, it comes with little meeples of luchadors.
That's awesome. Like little figurines?
Yeah.
That's great.
And not only that, it comes with a cardboard 3D ring you could assemble with ropes that you could play the game. I'm like,
fantastic.
you sold me.
That's
$35. I'm like, this isn't bad.
I assume that it's already been the Kickstarter's already finished.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's too bad because I would have backed it. Just by your description right there, I'd have backed it.
Like those kind of games, I love. I love pick up and go games. But I'm stuck in that same kind of like I love board games. I have nobody to play with here.
Man, I have people scattered around the country that I've made friends with, like Tyler and Dave of Tadpog. I don't know if have you watched it at all?
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, you've listened to the guys, right?
Yeah.
It's good stuff. I like Tyler, Dave. They're great guys. I plug them every week. Whenever I do the episode for What's While Playing Today for the IGN's Top 100 Super Nintendo games, I do that every time. But they're down in Paducah, Kentucky. So
nick stuff in my books that makes you a thief.
So unfortunately, I can't go down and I can't invite them over so they can do a guest spot on the show. I can't go down theirs and vice versa.
Yeah.
So we can't get together, play D&D. It sucks because they're really cool guys, and I feel like it would be a lot of fun to hang out with them.
Isn't he just everything you've ever dreamed of?
Yeah, here. Just take the 750 gold. I don't even give a shit. Look at the amount of gold I have. 24,000. Do you really give a shit about 750? Just take the fucking money. And shut the fuck up.
Right now, the way we're set up, me and Steve are relatively close to one another.
Yeah, I've seen Steve on your New Year's podcast.
He's from Maryland, around that area. Near like Baltimore and all that shit. Not Baltimore because he would be dead.
So I wonder how far you'd be from where I am right now. I'm in Richmond.
Maze's quarters.
Richmond, Virginia?
Yeah.
How
far are you from DC? Let me put it that way.
I'm about 2-hour drive.
Okay, so that'd be 4 hours in total. Because I'm a 2-hour drive from DC to the south.
Okay.
Okay, what did she say?
Yeah, it's like, in good traffic, it's like 2 hours or so.
Yeah, I don't. What do I need to do here, lady? Okay, map. Hero status. quests. Because the quest thing should be fairly obvious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hook Coast, there's barrier blocking the Abbey, speak to your mother at the guild, you know how to remove it. Okay, fine.
You gotta go back to the guild for
At
some
least I can
quests.
just hold G and go back to the guild, you know?
Yeah.
Holding G is really not that taxing. By the way, I'm just drinking scotch right now. At this point, fuck it.
Are you in your way?
The day is over.
Something isn't right here.
It's 10 o'clock at night on a Friday. I couldn't give less than a shit. You know what? That was a perfect timing for that because Mother was screaming and all I hear is gunshot. I'm like, oh, well, that's perfect timing. Oh, Christ. Is this game over yet?
I think we're getting close.
I hope so, because
I think.
I'm going to Maze's Tower, and I know that Maze is Jack of Blades. At least I'm, like, 90% sure that that was the case. Hey, look, Mother's here with...
Book! Don't forget the book!
Of course. Gunshots happen is like, don't forget the book! Is she okay? I don't know. Oh, let's grab the book. The ancient volume describes the forgotten rituals of magic on Hook Coast, including ways of erecting, and disabling force fields. It was written in an arcane language you can't decipher. Perhaps the guildmaster will be able to read it. Oh, great. I get to go talk to the fucking guildmaster. The twat.
I think the hardest thing about this whole business is when we have different people in different areas, or different time zones.
Yeah. So it's who's the other gentleman that you play with? It's not Steve. Who is the other guy? I can't remember names. I'm sorry.
Me and Steve are on the same time zone.
Right, but
Justin is an hour behind us.
Okay. Yeah, that makes
Ray
things
is
difficult.
3 hours behind us.
Ray's over in California-ish?
Yep.
Wow,
I
that
think
sucks.
he's around Anaheim. I might be wrong though.
That sucks. Yeah, that makes things a lot of
I'm
difficulty.
probably wrong on that. I don't know why I'm thinking Anaheim. I might be thinking because it's 96 days until hockey.
There is a quest card for you.
Oh, man, I can't wait.
Good. Now quickly.
What do you
when
think of
approach
the... I don't know if you... Did you watch the draft, by the way?
I shall contact you if you have need from
no,
it.
I was at work all those days, but I did catch some of it.
a new quest
Well, did you catch who the Sabres drafted?
No, I don't remember off the top of my head.
One of the Sams. Reinhardt, I think?
Oh.
Oh, I wish I honestly wish they'd taken Drysdale. But they
I'm
didn't.
kind of annoyed that Sammy Kaplan's kid is on the friggin' Pens.
Who's?
Sammy Kapanen. He used to be a Flyer, but his
Oh, okay.
kid. It's really messed up. Like that made me feel old. Like these are the guys that I idolize, and their kids are being drafted now.
For example, Claude Lemieux.
Yeah,
His kid's on the Sabres.
I thought I saw Lemieux in there.
Yeah, he got drafted to the Sabres in the second round.
We've got to get out of here! It's after us!
Whoa! There's a giant mouth there. I'm gonna enjoy closing it.
Oh! We're all gonna die!
But I mean, I'm pretty happy with the way the draft turned out for my team. I think
I'll be honest with you, I hate the
Flyers are getting
Pens.
faster.
Oh, no, wait, never mind. You're Philly. Okay, Flyers are okay.
Wait, did you think I was a Pens fan?
For a second, yeah, but
Oh,
let's be
dude,
honest here. I've had a beer and a scotch, so I'm not exactly sober.
I'll forgive you.
You should. Oh, what are you? I'm gonna hit you. Oh,
Them
hey,
are
it's
fighting words.
They are. I understand.
It's just ridiculous. Like, the hatred. Like, the Flyers fans don't like other teams. Period. But the hatred we have for Pittsburgh
It's understandable.
runs so deep.
It's understandable.
Like
I'm from
like
Cleveland. I understand your hatred of Pittsburgh.
Like you're born and you just hate.
It's just like Cleveland's hatred of both Pittsburgh and Baltimore. You know why we hate Baltimore, right?
No.
Because that was Cleveland. Fucking God, I can't remember the guy's name. Art Modell, literally picked up the Cleveland Browns, moved them to Baltimore overnight. No word, nothing.
Okay, football. Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry. It's astonishing.
Yeah, that was nutty.
Find the key in Hook Coast. That's helpful, thanks.
It's like overnight. Hey, look, there's a new football team in town that nobody wanted. But we're going to win Super Bowls.
They won the Super Bowl the next year, too.
Yeah.
The very next year.
How big of a slap in the face is that?
Oh, it's like a dick slapping you right in the mouth. You ain't right, man. It just ain't right.
Oh, man.
That's a cock slap is what that is. Where's that book?
I've been teasing my buddy I work with. He's a huge Patriots fan. But he's also a huge Heat fan as well.
Oh, no. He's just really just all kinds of hatred.
Yeah, so I'm like, you know, if you look historically, every time LeBron has lost in the finals, one NFL team has won the Super Bowl, and that would be the New York Football Giants.
To be honest with you, I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I don't either. I think they might go deep, but I don't think they're going to win.
I don't think they'll even get close to the playoffs.
You don't think so?
No.
Ah.
They still have Eli Manning.
And
he's fucking awful?
He's not the worst.
He's pretty bad. He's Tony Romo. Let's be honest here.
They do need to do something about Eli. Like, they can't rely on fourth quarter 2-minute Eli anymore. Because he's starting to go away, too. I'll admit it's exciting, but my heart can't take that shit. Just win.
All right, I'm gonna pose a statement to you and see what you think.
Okay.
Superman is like Tom Brady, arguably the best at what he does, but still an unlikable tool.
I agree. I will agree with you there. Tom Brady's very good.
Oh, he's amazing. He's a great quarterback. He's arguably the best in the league right now. But he's still an unlikable tool. And that's Superman. There's nothing likable about Superman. He's just a tool. Alright, I have no idea how to open this fucking door. Or remove this gate. I didn't read the book. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Inventory. And I don't know where the book is, because I looked in the hero status, I look in the book here, and shit ain't here. The sock method? Sure. The Guild of Zeros, Jack of Blades, History of the Guild, Teresa's Letter, and Love Story. Nothing that's actually going to help me do this thing. So I'm just going to walk around and kill Banshees, I guess, because I have no idea how to actually open this gate.
I have a feeling the Eagles are going to go deep this year in the playoffs. I don't think they're going to win, but I feel like they're going to go deep.
That wouldn't surprise me. Honestly, I had a feeling that the Bills would actually make the playoffs, if not... I think they make the first round. That's what I'm thinking right now. The Bills will make the first round of the playoffs.
It's going to be an interesting season. A lot of teams have shaken up a little bit.
Yep. And
we'll see what happens.
I don't know, man. I feel like they'll get close. They'll make the playoffs.
They'll just let you down.
You know what? If they make the playoffs, I will be ecstatic. I will rage fuck my sofa. That's how happy I will be.
That's imagery that I don't need.
The old pump and dump.
Right between the cushions.
Oh yeah. But in all seriousness, I feel like they're right there, and they drafted Sammy fucking Watkins. The kid can catch anything that's thrown at him. I'm excited about this year. The only problem is that Kiko Alonso fucking tore his ACL, so he's out for the season.
Jesus.
Which is depressing on numerous levels.
Because then you gotta worry when it comes back? Will he be the same?
Honestly, he should have won. He really should have won Defense Rookie of the Year. That's how good he was.
Yeah.
I mean, did you see his stats last year? For one,
No, I honestly didn't really. I followed the league, but I didn't really like. For some reason, last year I just wasn't super into it.
for one, he had, as a middle linebacker, he had a grand total of 4 interceptions, which, honestly, that's pretty impressive for a linebacker who is not really supposed to have interceptions. Over 200 tackles.
Jeez.
In and on its own is really impressive, and he played every single snap. Every down.
Okay.
Yeah. That's impressive as shit. What am I supposed to do? Who do you have to hump to get a dry martini around here? Door open, please. No?
Speaking of awards, man, I don't even got, like, the NHL awards, I don't even watch that shit anymore.
Why not?
Because if your name's not Sidney Crosby, you don't win shit. Granted, Sid is good.
I'm about to say, he kind of deserves them.
He's good.
I get your
but
point.
At the same point, like, how do you define MVP?
It's a very... I don't know. I honestly
you define
don't.
MVP by stats and points, or you define MVP as a clutch player who's been there for the team? Because there are plenty of players out there whose stats aren't particularly amazing, but whenever they're on the ice, they are a changer for that team.
Thomas Vanek was a changer for the Sabres. And they traded him away. Oh, there's Maze. Or Maze. The
Like,
corn
I'm not
mage.
trying, like, I know it sounds like I'm still butthurt over Giroux not getting the nod. He got the nod, but he didn't get the award, but
Right.
it's still, like, I don't know.
Jack is
I hate the
in trouble
politics
somehow.
within the NHL.
That's why I'm here. I'm trying to stop him.
I don't know. I just want the Sabres to...
He's the one working for Jack.
I just want the Sabres to do something.
She's trying to
Other than be
convince
last in the
me.
league.
She's-
And if they pick up...
really no time for this, old wizard.
what the hell's his name? Connor McDavid?
Finish the ritual.
I feel like that they'll just immediately be amazing.
It's almost over, and it will be easier if the
Any
boy
moves
gets
today? 4th of July moves.
Surprised it took you so long. I trust you didn't lose too much of that precious blood of yours getting out.
Oh wow, Flyers dumped 2 players.
No shit.
Yeah, we got rid of 2 forwards, Chris Newberry and Ben Holmstrom.
Take our 2
Not,
blood bags to the train.
See, this is what sucks, is people are already shit-talking Hextall for, like, well, he's, making bad deals, and I'm like, well, he's got to clean up after Homer's bad contracts.
I feel the same way about Tim Murray and Darcy Regeer's contracts.
You can't win.
Awful.
The world belongs to Jack now.
I just
Oh,
want him to
corn
get
mage.
rid of, Le Cavier.
Yeah.
He's such a, like, he's a good player, really bad contract.
I was a fool to ever think you could defeat Jack.
Your health is low.
Do you have any potions or food? What is he doing and why can't I hit him? Oh my god.
Like, one signed with Ottawa. Let's see, who else? Other decent names there
Alright, I have
are.
no idea
I
how to beat him.
spared you as a child.
Stahl re-signed California. Carolina.
Boosh! I actually hit him. Alright. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
the free agency market hasn't been too exciting.
Yeah, it really hasn't.
It wasn't like it was last year.
The only notable thing I can think of is that John Scott got signed by the Penguins, and that's it. And John Scott was a fucking enforcer for the Sabres. That's it. You know?
I should have killed you then. That's right, boy. Your home burned.
Oh shit!
You've always had your
So in
weaknesses.
gaming news,
I know you well.
Yep.
Cliffy B's new company. He came out of retirement. His
Wait,
new
what?
company is a guy who made Gears of War.
I didn't even know he retired, to be honest with you.
Yeah, apparently he did. His new company is called Boss Key Productions, and he's revealing his game on the 8th.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'll be honest. Like, Gears of War is all, great and all, but
It was okay.
it wasn't bad.
I've played worse games, certainly. I mean, it
What
was
is-
just generic third-person shooter.
Yeah.
It invented the cover shooter, which, okay, I guess that's okay.
Why do you think I spared you as a child?
Okay, do you by chance own Broforce on Steam?
Why do you
I
think
don't. I
spared
actually
you
just
as
bought
a
it for Tyler
child?
for his birthday.
Apparently it was renamed today.
To...
Freedom Simulator 2014.
Oh, for Christ's sake, really?
It's still called Broforce, but...
Okay,
And
why not?
There will be a Hulk Hogan special edition for WWE 2K15.
I am
So
okay
that's
with
just...
this.
I hate Hulk Hogan with a passion.
Really? Why?
Because he's just a self-centered cunt.
Okay. In what regard?
Everything is about him. If he doesn't get his way, he complains until he gets his way. He wouldn't give Bret Hart any credit at all for being... Literally said, "You are not on my level." It's just like... His whole attitude is just awful. I mean, it's kind of fitting that he's just the company shill now. But,
Okay.
I cannot stand it.
I don't know any of these things aside from
I'll do it now.
what happened with he and his wife. That's about all I remember. All I know about him, really.
Oh no, yeah, like post-Mania 9, when
You think that's gonna
when
harm
he
me?
got the belt from Yoko. Brett was supposedly gonna get a title shot, but
Of course.
Hogan wouldn't let him because that's what he said. He said, "You're not on my level." And I think he gave Yoko another title. I think, if I remember correctly, Yoko got another run. It's disgusting. He's a disgusting
Why
person.
do you think?
I'm not saying that when I was younger I didn't like him.
Never mind.
Well, yeah, of course you mark out to Hulk
Everybody-
Hogan because he's just
So
the guy.
many shirts I've ruined, but as an
I
adult,
killed you then.
So many shirts I've ruined.
as an
Oh,
adult, man,
brilliant.
it's like you see people for who they are.
Yeah, see, I have nothing against him because I just don't know the guy. I don't know what he's done, what he said.
I should have killed
All I've got is hearsay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sometimes I
boy.
wonder if I
I
didn't
was
know
there when
the
your
shit that I
home
know about
burned.
certain things, it's like, would I just enjoy life more?
You've always.
But
I don't know. I try to not give a shit about what other people do and just focus on myself. The only person that I can control, they're mine.
But never mind.
And if I can't control myself, well, that's just my own fault, you know? Dead yet?
apparently the special edition will contain a signed photo of Hulk Hogan.
A signed what? Hulk Hogan?
Photo.
Oh, some
Yeah.
photo,
I
okay.
was wrong.
He's signing
Maybe you are
25,000.
strong enough to defeat Jack.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. If it's like legit and he's really signing them all. And it's
Yeah,
not
instead of
some cool
stamping
little
it, yeah.
warehouse.
He's using the key.
Some
to activate
Chinese
a
kid in the
focus
warehouse signing his name.
all over Albion.
I don't think I ever heard of that one, but that'd be pretty funny if they did.
The sword will be his. And it'll be too late. They'll be trying to stop him. None of them can.
Oh, man.
You want to know why I
He did.
don't you?
What you talking about? I see you, he did.
Cowboy.
The Colonel!
I'd like to speak with the Colonel.
Easily. For some of us, the quest,
He
the
did.
only quest, is to escape death. Whatever the cost.
I don't laugh at that show that much, but I laughed at that.
It was a good time. What's wrong with you? I say you, he did. The Colonel! Alright. We beat Maze. I think I'm going to cut the episode here and keep going. I don't know if you want to keep joining me, but that's up to you, buddy. I think this is nearly done, I hope. God, I hope.
I think you might be nearly done. I can't really remember.
Well, cutting the episode here.